For some reason, we got this idea in our head that it has to be either God or science. On one side, we say, well, everything we've learned in science kind of disproves and explains away God, so we don't really need God anymore. On the other side, we say, well, I really believe in God, so I'm just going to kind of ignore everything we've learned in science over the past 500 years because, well, science is probably just wrong. But I don't think the problem is whether it's just this one or that one. It's that we think it has to be just one or the other. When think about it. Even if you were a non-physical super intellect and you wanted to bring a physical universe into existence, first, you'd need the stuff to make it out of. Second, you'd have to come up with how all that stuff was going to come together to form things. And third, you'd probably do it in a way that's organized and makes sense. Or in other words, you'd have to come up with science. So then it wouldn't be about, is it just this one or that one? It's about other signs of intent and rationality, order, mind, in the science. Or not. You decide. Now, a few disclaimers here. I'm Catholic, so I don't speak for any other denominations, and I'm no scientist. So I'm just going to mention a few things, and then I'll post some backup below from real scientists. You can check it out if you want. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, so just in case, let me start by clearing a few things up. We believe the world is round, it revolves around the sun, the earth is billions of years old, it wasn't created in 7 days, the Bible is not a scientific textbook, and now take a deep breath here. We're okay with evolution and Big Bang. To an extent, which I'll explain later. And one more thing. My intent is not to try to prove the existence of God to you or to myself. It's not a scientific question, but only to show that science could never be an impediment to God, just as science could never be an impediment to truth. The existence of our entire universe and everything in it comes down to about 30 numbers. Physicists call these the physical constants. Now these numbers, as I understand them, are fixed values of a fundamental physical condition we find in our universe. For example, the force of gravity or the expansion rate of the universe, right down to the subatomic, such as the mass of a proton or electromagnetic force. Now here's the amazing